Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. Second down following the run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And ready now for 2nd and 9. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And just a simple, basic neutral zone infraction here, partner.
Yeah, when you're ready to launch and go get the quarterback, sometimes you take off a bit too fast.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
And we've been talking about offense.
They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody stopping.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. The gun. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 15. Give him 30 yards there. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
and that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Yeah.
21 yards. Well done on the return.
Cowboys. Yep.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time.
He hasn't
but
played.
they didn't won 3 points
He didn't
because
play
they
that
were well
NFC
within
title
range
game.
of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly.
I think the only reason he played you was because you pretty much challenged him.
Offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. Super tough.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Oh, look at this. A face mask, even though I tackle a guy literally around his shoulders.
Defense.
Like underneath his shoulders at that. Wrapped him up and slung him down. But yeah, that's a face
Charles,
mask.
you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled, except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And this is caught at the
Oh
end.
my God, how the fuck did he catch that? I literally smacked it down. But he comes away with the ball. That makes sense. What, did I slap the ball into his hands? I don't fucking get it.
The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's first and goal. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up and make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
That was so vital because what you just pointed out, normally he eats up blockers that allows the linebackers to get to the ball carrier. In this case, he did his job and then some, and there was no gain at all for the runner.
Surveying the field. That is caught at the 7-yard line. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
So that scores now on their first 2 possessions, but it's 6-0. Probably not the kind of scores they were hoping for.
No, not at all, but I think that they've shown that they can have some success against this defense. So they'll go back to the sideline knowing the points are going to be there for the taking.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Dalton, first and 10. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They'll come out in the pistol. Another look for Dalton on second and 10. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
There we go, Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd, 51 yards. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point. And he puts it through. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
This is Elliott, and down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Sean Williams that time in on the stop.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now back to throw.
Yeah, you better.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
There he is. What's up, Billy?
And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his
lost in the first round.
But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top.
And the ball is knocked out. And I think
Damn
the
it.
offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
And it was into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Is that?
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
2 minutes to play here in the first
Apparently
half.
he did.
We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this.
It really looked like it was picked. I was waiting for the screen to turn around, and it didn't.
To the Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
Ah, shit. Oh.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Dalton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
1st and 10 from Dalton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And it'll be Dalton again. Looking for speed in Eifert, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over the 21-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toe.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. Back to throw now on first down. Finding time. Oh, he's got a man wide.
Why'd you stop, you asshole? God damn it.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Their dangerous wide receiver, 69 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 34-yard line.
It's not their first.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Second and 10. Dalton once more. He gets this one to Boyd. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
And this one's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Passing again. Dalton on second and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off. It's J.J. Wilcox. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bengals defense gearing up as they take the field. Last drive, touchdown, surrender. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. So we've reached halftime. Do you seriously just skip the halftime of the Super Bowl? Who does that? It's a Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go. Third quarter action now. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something
Yeah, Tanner had to bring his BFF forever back.
Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
Striker.
A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they
brought him back to stir up shit.
And back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. To throw here, Dalton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Third down from the gun, Dalton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there.
He was always 100% done.
And even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
Coaches really don't
Last I
care
checked, he's
what
still
position
online,
they get
but,
this.
yeah, I don't
But
really
run
care
after the
one way or the
catch
other.
ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come up in an offset eye. On the toss,
Howdy.
Bernard.
All right, how you doing?
Fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Yeah, almost back. Not quite.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them
Yeah,
down on this
that
drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game? Well, as the play call comes in on third down, you have to think about 4-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns, they need points, and they need big points.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10.
They stopped the fullback dive. I was somewhat impressed.
A disappointment that they couldn't get 6.
Yeah, when you see 19-yard field goal in the box score, you kind of shake your head. But their head coach decided 3 was enough.
I think we've already established that this computer is nigh impossible
to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
This team, anyway.
The offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. Try and get the running game going with
I will say one point of pride, though. I've held fucking Zeke Elliott relatively in check.
3 yards on the pickup.
13 rushes, 47 yards.
And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there.
Really, the tournament's been going on for 5 hours.
Now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The give is to Elliott, and he stopped immediately there. Officially
That's
no gain
fine.
on the play, and
Question
a second
mark?
down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Okay.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Now comes the Cowboys punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
This is the first year I never had the Niners in any league I played in.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bengals offense now, they head back
with the number 2 selection in the 2017 NFL Draft, the 49ers select Deshaun Watson, then yes, more than likely.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it.
If not, they can eat a dick.
Pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if
they can get the score.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
What mock draft? Because McShay's mock draft has him going to the Browns at 12.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Looks like the defense in press coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty much a lock. You guys are getting Myles Garrett.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10.
I'll shoot. Why?
They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration and focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
That's interesting.
So ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
That's really interesting.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's got his man, Boyd. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job.
I did that on one of my sheets of integrity.
First down pass.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. On the screen, Bernard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd in just about a few inches.
It's got to happen sooner. Wait, Kentucky's a 2? I thought Kentucky was an 8 or something.
Because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen.
Nah, Kentucky's like a 6 or some shit.
Out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now Bernard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh, no. I've got them losing to, who was it? UCLA.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back. They like to run that play there and try and run over people.
What, Penn State? Please tell me not Penn State.
Of the drive. Dalton now to pass.
Oh, I've heard. Arizona's insanely good every year. They're sexy. They're sexy.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Dalton throwing on second down.
Oh, give me that pass interference, please. Holding? Come on!
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. It's second down. Dalton looking. That is caught.
There we go. 3-point game.
Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
Hell
I
yeah.
know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing
what the fuck?
Performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Purdue?
And, you know, every now and then
Purdue ain't winning tonight.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
That might legitimately be the most retarded Final Four I've ever heard. You might as well have just picked 4 16 seeds.
And now here come the Cowboys. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
I've got North Carolina going to the Final Four. That's the 1 seed I
There's a
have.
sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
No gain on the play there. Second down. The fourth quarter
I've
here,
got.
they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to
I don't have my bracket in front of me, so I don't remember who I have. All I know is I've got UNC winning it all.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Because it seems like every time I bet that UNC isn't going to win it all, they win it all.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL.
You
because
are
they can
right.
do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys will work their weight in gold.
Wow, that should have been a pick. Oh my God, that should have been picked.
10, and it's a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
What's that?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover.
Yeah,
or
that's legit.
Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone.
Oh yeah, that was the year everybody's bracket got fucked by Georgia Southern. I remember that.
Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Now back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. He had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong.
That guy had Northwestern going to the Sweet 16.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, shit. I think I had Gonzaga losing before they got there.
Well, now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Hell yeah. Wait, so if Northwestern wins this, they play Gonzaga in the second round?
And this is going to be ruled out.
Oh, okay, that might have fucked something up then.
Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
That might have been my upset bracket. I played like 5.
Not just that, they had a great error.
Kind of blurring them together right now.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball
Southern
away.
Methodist.
So second and 10 here.
SMU's
Looking
a good
to jam
school.
the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Another look for Dalton on second and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to
where's the face mask there? Where's the face mask there?
On the pickup there, the drive will continue. It's a first down. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go out on commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's
God damn it!
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Oh, you cowards have to shoot clock on.
Elliott, and he'll get it up the middle. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They do every year.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one. He's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wondered maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Time for a break. We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Elliott. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Fuck, I'm down 6 with 1:53 to go. Can I do it?
So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I did too, and I was so happy.
My old college coach right now, he always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
12 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Cincinnati first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. They'll get 19 yards in.
John
Cena have a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, he caught it! Norton's caught it!
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
This is Shawn Michaels.
Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't get it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag
Jim
route.
Cornette?
You are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football.
Oh, he is! Oh, he is! We take the lead for the first time of the night!
Touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point in this situation. This little
Bite
time
your
left
fucking tongue.
takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
Oh my God!
Inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on? The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Right? I might have cried. I might have honestly cried.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision.
That's right. Throw the ball away. Throw the ball away, clown.
Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, no fucking way. No. They're in field goal range. No, Jesus, no.
2 more to use here in the final stages. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Well, looks like the Cowboys just stole the Super Bowl from me.
Now Elliott. They juked him. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Yeah, well, this is still GGFL.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk. And his kick is indeed good.
Damn.
And it's celebration
Unbelievable,
time
man.
as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. That might just have been the most pressure-filled kick in Super Bowl history, but he stepped up, knocked it through just like it was a Tuesday practice in July.
And if it's not the most pressure-filled, it's certainly right among them. A title on the line, and he comes through. Nails.
They send Green to the left on his own. It's do or die for Dalton.
And a safety to wrap it up, because why not?
And this is going to wind up a safety.
Damn.
Where are your keys at?
My keys? Oh.
Pick number 12. Now your regular keys work.
Okay.
You still got 2 of them. Let's see one.
One of them somewhere.
How you feeling? Better. Sound better.
Mostly, yeah. Unbelievable. That was typical for DBC, though. I would take the lead with 30 seconds left and wind up losing. Yeah, well, let's go on ahead and close DBC up altogether. I forgot how to do it. He is. I saw that he was online, but I don't know if it's, if he's online. Let's see, delete league. And there we go. And then there was one. I've got another shot at a Super Bowl. Hopefully this time I can close it. God damn it. No. I'm just disappointed that I took the lead for the first time in that entire game. Nope, second time, because I was up 7-6 at one point. Yeah. For the first time since I was up 7-6, I took the lead with 30 seconds left. And one single bomb pass put him in the field goal range and pretty much ended my Super Bowl win. Rock, chalk, Jayhawk.